Greetings. Uh, we are handling public speaking skills, and in this video, we are going to look at the real reasons why public speaking is important. So, there are other importances of public speaking, but there is a reason why these are three. Yeah, so we shall look at others even as we continue with this study. So communication is the backbone of our society. That is known, because it is because of communication that we survive, and we always communicate, because it allows us to form connections, influence decisions, make and maybe to motivate change. So without communication skills, the ability to progress in the working world and in life itself would be nearly impossible. So public speaking is one of the most important and most dreadful forms of communication. Like throughout primary, it was easy to be a student who sits at the back of the classroom and avoid raising your hand, and you dodge such situations that would make you stand out among the many. But this is not the case with the working world. With the working world, public speaking is a vital skill to have and to hone. Because trust me, if you keep in that situation instead of keeping back, being down always, then you never you the chances that opportunities will pass by, because you have to get up of the many, and you stand to take every opportunity that is in your position, but to take them in the right what in the godly way, not in ways of putting other people in the bad, like putting like blackmailing other people to be bad, or any other ways, but getting big, like getting out of the many. So it's like so public speaking affects simple everyday interactions between co-workers, bosses, employees, and marketing professions and clients, among others. So it can have an enormous impact on your career path and your level of success in your industry. Like I've told you, if you don't utilize your public speaking skills and communication skills, and you always want to be timid like we were in school, then it's bad for you. But there are many ways, or there are many reasons why public speaking is important. But the three that I believe all are most significant, if I may say, are the ones we are going to look at. So number one is to win over the crowd. To win over the crowd. So an important skill to have in the business, and especially in the public relations arena, is the skill of persuasion, or the ability to win over the crowd. Inside and outside the workplace, the power of persuasion can carry you far, and it all starts by honing those public speaking skills. So mastering public speaking results in an increase in the confidence, and with that, a cool and collected presence in front of an audience. So of course it is not imperative to be knowledgeable about the subject you are presenting, but beyond that, when making a persuasive speech of any kind, including a sales pitch to a client, you need to be prepared to answer the opposition and to speak with poise. So something like that, and you need to be aware of the persuading language. So to make a strong case, the ability to speak publicly is not only important but essential to make forward strides. Uh, like for example, in order to express why a certain product or idea would be an interesting topic to any editor of a publication, one must use strong enough convincing language to elicit intrigue and curiosity. So a great pitch will persuade the consumer or editor to want to know more. And when addressing any audience with an idea or argument for or against something, public speaking allows you to make your case compelling and convincingly. So then the other second thing is second is to motivate. Like a great public speaker attains the power to motivate his or her audience to do something. So stop doing something or change behavior or reach objectives. So that's what a public speaker can do. Like convince motivate audience to do something, to stop doing something, to change a behavior or reach objectives. But to carry an idea forward, you must be able to excite and enliven your peers, employees, co-workers, and customers. And public speakers, the other thing is that they are leaders who are able to inspire their audience to work harder to achieve their goals. So as a public speaker, your role is to influence your listeners and create an environment where everyone walks out um, ready to roll. So you are not merely giving a speech in the attempt to get your audience to take a certain action. Like speakers are not a part of the action and can convey their passion and drive. So you instill the passion and the drive in the audience. So it's not enough to simply know about the issues at hand, but to make your audience share your passion. Um, like uh, like for example, fair elections. Fair elections are won simply because one candidate is a better public speaker than the other. Like being knowledgeable is a factor, of course, but more importantly, being able to arouse passion in people through skilled public speaking will motivate your audience to make a move. So when people talk about having a voice in the world, they mean having an impact on the world by voicing your thoughts and your knowledge in an exciting way. Mm. So a mastery of public speaking allows you to create uh, like uh, mm, it allows a mastery of public speaking allows you to relate to the audience and gain their trust. So, as a skilled public speaker, you become likable and believable, and you will be able to inspire and even entertain the crowd. I guess you've noticed that of speakers. You're like you hear someone speak and you're like, wow, like the person is their speech makes them likable. Just like I guess actually when someone is a good public speaker, they may even be good at vibing. That is if they are, someone can be confident to stand in audiences, but when it comes to vibing, they are. So it also depends. But anyway, and the third importance is to inform. So the ability to inform is one of the most important aspects of public speaking. Like from presenting research papers and PowerPoint presentations in school to presenting ideas and pinches to your boss or client. Informative public speaking is a vital component of a successful career across all work fields. That's why it is an important skill. So once you have their attention, a good informative speech sharing your knowledge of a subject with an audience enhances their understanding and makes them remember your words long after you've finished. Like for example, uh, you might be asked to instruct a group of co-workers on how to use new computer software or to address your employees on company happenings. So whether it is giving demonstrations or sharing an area of expertise, this form of public speaking, like informing, is an essential skill in today's world. So according Like according to the study by psychologist Andrew Zachary, oral communication skills were the #1 skill that college graduates found useful in the business world. So communication skills enhance a person's ability to interact with professionals and fellow colleagues in a qualified and composed manner. So like sometimes you find now, okay, I don't know, but some people, they actually, even me, we grow with that nature whereby we don't want to, like, we don't want to get out. Like, we want to keep ourselves under the covering. We don't want to get out to be seen, and even we fear to interact. Like, we are not that social. There are people that are not social, but actually when you realize that you actually need to be social in order to survive in this world, then you have to fight to overcome that. So I was such a person who was non-social. So yeah, I had to fight that, because you make you imagine you're in a business world, you have to get out and talk, because as we proceed to see this thing of public speaking, there is why you have to showcase like your effort in a company, because if no one knows what you're doing or sees them, they won't know what you're actually doing. They won't know that you're doing a lot. So there is a professional way of putting it out, and that one gives you chances to promotions, and even uh, like in the areas where you need to interact with people, like to network. So now if it comes to a person who is like the old me, who didn't want who was not social, like you end up losing out on many opportunities, and other people who are not of that type end up taking up such opportunities when you're sleeping. So it is an advice to anyone of that kind that you try, you try to socialize. That's why you find that as you're nurturing your kid, you should try to teach them to be social, such that they don't grow with that nature. So this is one of the importances of public speaking, that it improves these skills of interacting, and thus makes you a more worthy candidate to move up and succeed in your chosen field. Because even employees, they will look for that person who can socialize with their client base. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. If you find it helpful, you can like and subscribe, because that's the only way you can support our channel. And if there is anything you'd like to say, or anything you'd like us maybe to look at, you can put it in the comment section. And that's all for today. See you in the next video. Be blessed.